Welcome to the channel, I'm Griffo, this is Griffo Media, all things tech and of course legendary arcade games. I built this upright arcade machine this year and I'm trying my best to get through some recommendations on it, like this on the PS3. This game came out in 2007, this is Sega Rally, based on the arcade version which was Sega Rally 3. Elements of that are in this game. There's only one little issue, I guess, with this, is that it only runs in 720p. I'll file that away and we'll race through some of the levels on this channel and see what this game is all about. Now, I picked this up back in the day. I also got the online version, which you could get on PSN. And of course, more recently, I've got the arcade version of Sega Rally 3. But the game still holds up. I had a little play on it just before we started recording. I'm using a wheel in the race because I've got a converter running on this. So I've got the Brook converter, first gen, the red one, which allows me to play PS3 games with force feedback. Is a wheel detected? Would you wish to use? Yes. And you've got, of course, championship, quick race. Then you can do a time attack, you can do multiplayer, and there's a garage option. And of course, options for your controllers and stuff as well, and your display. And as you can see here, you can change a lot of stuff up. You can also turn off the music if you so wish. That's quite loud, so you can just kind of knock it down a little bit so it's not too intense. And let's race through some of the levels here on it and see how we get on. We'll leap into a championship. I can use, obviously, that button, or I can spin the wheel to get to certain levels. I click the X on that using the Fanatec CSL Elite wheelbase. And then, of course, you can do Premier, Modified, Masters. So obviously, we're just going to go into Premier. And then you've got the Amateur League, Professional, Expert, and then Final. So we're going to start right at the start. And the question is, which car are we going to use? Which car are we going to leap into? So let's do the AZA stages. Subaru's tempting me at the moment. And then you've got the Mitsubishi and the Citroen and also the Skoda, which I've driven a little bit in. But I think we're going to use the Subaru Impreza to begin with. Shall we use off-road or road? There's a bit of a mixture actually. I'm going to go for off-road for this one. And then of course you can change up your paint colour if you so wish. Looks quite cool in the blue, I think, the Subaru. Certain cars are meant certain colours, Ferrari red, Subaru blue, just how it is. So we'll start on the Safari course. And yeah, this game is in HD, but not full HD. Running at 720p, which was a little bit of a letdown on release, but it still looks all right, still looks great, still plays fab. And it's one of many PS3 games I want to do on my channel. I've not had a lot of practice on this game, in fact. I know from just having a quick run out just before filming this video, it handles a lot different to what Sega Rally 3 does in the arcade, just a little bit. So there we go, the car in all its glory. And I'm going to hop into the car and race how I enjoy playing Sega Rally, and that's actually in the cockpit of the car. And let's try and keep up with the pack and see how we get on. And we'll race a few of the courses, and comments, of course, in the section below, guys. Always good to hear off you. Hello to new subscribers, quite a few of them recently, enjoying the content and also suggesting some games that we should do on the channel. So they're listed and noted. I absolutely want to do as many as possible on the build up to Christmas, get some good content on there. We all love an arcade racer, don't we? So yeah, graphically this game really holds up, I think. You know, it's out in 2006, so it's going back 15, 20 years. Sega were the masters of this kind of stuff, absolutely. And the Sega Rally kind of whole thing, really, from its inception in 1995, has just been brilliant, hasn't it? We could do with a new version, I think. Sega Rally 4 would be nice in the arcades. Imagine that. I'd absolutely love that, to be fair with you. It's a little bit tighter, the courses on this, than they are on the arcade versions. That's why you knock something and then you're spun out of control a little bit. I suppose the more you play it, you know when the bends are coming. For me, I'm a little bit rusty, bit of a novice on this. This course, of course, wasn't on the arcade version. This was a new addition to the console version of the game. So this came out on the Xbox 360 and the PS3 and PC at the time. I've got the PC version as well. The good thing about the PC versions of these games, you can actually skin them and add different things and enhance the graphics, and the PC version was full HD. Woo! So second place, hopefully we'll get into first by the time the race ends. We're still just on the second lap, so plenty of time for that. And take your moment while you can on this game, for sure. You just clip something and then of course you're just thrown. And see if we can go along the way and change up the cars as well, so we can try a few of them. I'll have to play it a bit more so I can unlock the RS Cosworth. And also, when you just do the actual playing through the levels, quick races, you can choose some of the legendary cars, which we'll take a look at as well. Like the Toyota Celica and the Lancer Delta. And other cars too. Some of the cars in there from Sega Rally 2 as well, I seem to recall. My memory serves me right. So what should I be playing next on this channel? I've got some stuff I'd like to do. Ridge Racer 7's definitely one in there. Absolutely love Ridge Racer. That was a launch title, of course, on the PS3. Still looks great. Still races like it's supposed to. A proper, full-on arcade racer. Next, we really need road tyres, but we just don't have that. We went for the off-road car. Ridge Racer's brilliant. I've got GTI Club, which was a PSN download back in the day, which they subsequently deleted from the PSN store, which was a shame. They should put it back in there. I think it'd sell really well, you know, even on the PS5 with enhanced graphics. Obviously, they did that with Outrun as well, didn't they? When they released Outrun Arcade Online, they lost the kind of relationship with Ferrari. Right, let's continue, shall we? So we got a first, I think, in the last race. Let's see if we can do the same again here. And some of the bits will become familiar. There's a lot of familiarity with this course and Sega Rally 3 from the arcade. You just see, once you knock into something, your car is completely lost, which I guess in real life it would be. But it's not the most forgiving arcade game in that respect. And the puddles absolutely slow you down as well, so just be aware if you're getting yourself a copy. You're probably on eBay next, aren't you, trying to get yourself a bargain after seeing how good it is. It was kind of a forgotten title. I've got so many games in my collection, and I, you know, obviously love playing Sega Rally 3, so I kind of thought to myself, oh, it's just kind of like that. And it's a lot more than that. It's a lot more. There's so much more to this. More courses, more cars, more depth. As you'd imagine for a console release, to be fair with you. And there's so much more to give. Goodness me, in 5th position, this is not a good start. Whoa, that bend nearly got me again there. Try and avoid the water this time. Whoa, little nudge there. Everybody's got a favourite Sega Rally though, haven't they? I think a lot of the racing hardcore gamers will say it's the first one because that kind of broke the mold, didn't it, on Sega Model 2? Of course, groundbreaking, I think, the graphics on that. I remember playing that for the first time in the arcade thinking to myself, wow, this is the future, you know? But Sega Rally 3 definitely is my favourite, but everybody's got their favourites. Wasn't a fan of Sega Rally 2. I'll have to do it on the channel, actually. I haven't played it too much, I'll be absolutely rubbish. Oh. Up into second, about to be overtaken. Kind of blocked him off, really. Whoa. AI cars are quite good on this, you know, you do get a little bit of a battle going on. There's always stuff going on in the game as well. You know, like planes taking off and people hang gliding and... Whoa, I knew that'd get me again. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Right, really need to get past this guy now. Or girl. Right. Hell of a bend that. Whoa, I can see the first place in the distance. Got some catching up to do, try and get first here. Let's try. Whoa, that wasn't the best take, was it? Gonna struggle getting a first place here, I think. We're nearly up to the finish line. A few more bends. Gonna take this bit a bit tighter. Whoa, not like that. Not gonna get any first driving like that, Griffo. Oh no, not gonna even get third. That was rubbish driving, that. Absolutely rubbish. I think I need a brew. Goodness me, all over the place there. You'll see on the Alpine now, which is like the mountain course on the arcade version, you'll see some very familiar bits in this on the course. But yeah, with the PC version, obviously you can mod it, and there was a massive fan base for the game, and there was always tweaks coming out and different things you could add. And the game looks class on that now. I think there's a 4K patch on the PC version. So if you're going to pick it up, I guess if you've got a good gaming PC, I'd probably get it on that. Because obviously your wheel's going to work straight out of the box with that as well. I want to be driving that. That's my favourite car in this game. I've just not done enough in the game to unlock it, the RS Cosworth. Whoa. Come on. I like the little touches, you know, little trams going over and... Oh. So you can see now, can't you? This is stage 2 from the arcade. Up until this point, actually. You come around the bend, and then all of a sudden it becomes a different course. So they definitely used a lot of the elements of the of the arcade version. So you still got the hairpin here, and then you got another hairpin, and then it becomes almost a different course, as you'll see. So that's the finish line again now, so then we're off again. Bit weird, that. Anyway, I'm in first, and that's the main thing, he says. I'm going to blame the 720p. You can't see the distance. Whoa, just driving a bit too tight. Come on. Once you lose your kind of flow on the bends, that's it, you're kind of done. I can't believe I'm still first, but hey, see what I mean? So this would be the start line, wouldn't it, on the arcade version? Should get a first place really, because I think the end of the track's not too bad. Whoa, took that a bit wild. Final lap. I feel like I'm miles in front of them, but if you have a look at the little map here, they're really not too far off me at all. So more mistakes like that and they're going to catch me, especially at this part of the course where things do get tight. See, I've gone too tight on that again. Because it's so familiar to Sega Rally 3, I'm taking the bends like I would on that game. So you're almost preempting the old bends. Ah. Horrendous driving. I'm absolutely astonished I'm in first place, to be fair. But it is entry-level amateur stage, isn't it? I need a lot more practice on this game for certain. And I will, because I'm really enjoying it. It's a great game. There we go. So there's the 3 stages. I think we got a first, a third, and a first, I think, which makes us the winners. Thank goodness for that. So we'll go on and choose another car and get onto another stage. So we've done that one, so we don't need to do that one again. Let's do this. Tropical, of course, will be very, very familiar. Let's go the Skoda. We'll go off-road because we're going to be in the jungle first of all. And of course, you can choose your different paints if you've unlocked them, and you can see I've played it very, very littly. But there's no unlockage on a lot of the bonus stuff. But that'll change because I'll play it loads. Tropical, of course, looks, very familiar with Sega Rally 3 from the arcade. And, of course, Sega Rally Online. One of my favourite courses. There are minor changes, which you'll notice as we go along. So here we are. So there we go, there's the Skoda. I'm gonna hop into the car. So there's not a bend here to begin with, is there, on the arcade version? Everything's dead familiar, but the bends are in different places, as you can see. Seemingly nicer ride than the Subaru, to be fair. It's not as hard on the bends. Woo, he says. Whoa, didn't see that. It's a bit strange actually getting used to an upright racing machine because it's not your natural driving position, is it? And so yeah, it's taken a lot of getting used to driving stood up. Just again, attention to detail with the plane in the sky and stuff. Just love all of that. It's a nice touch, isn't it? Right, and we're back at the start line. So you'll see how it is familiar, isn't it? But it's just not identical. Whoa. 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 So what are your thoughts on this, guys? I mean, if you've got a PS3 that still works and a racing wheel that works with your PS3, then for £2 or £3 off eBay, it's a bit of a no-brainer, isn't it? Can you imagine like going on eBay and buying an arcade machine with this already preloaded on? I always look at it like that, to be honest with you. You know, I would buy an arcade machine if it just had this game on it. maybe not if I drive like that, but you know, if there was a Sega Rally machine out there, an upright or a sit-down machine that had just this game on it, I honestly would be really tempted to buy it. So I always look at it like that. And of course nowadays, of course, you can just put whatever games you want on them, can't you, you know? Ah, just awful. Just rubbish. Rubbish. Again, can't believe I'm in first position, but hey ho. Oh, just about. Goodness me. Another treacherous ride there in the Skoda. Right, let's go to the next course, which is Alpine. This is where you really need a road car, and this is a bit of a tweak on the very first Alpine one we raced in the first lot. Hear the cows.
3, 2, 1, go!
And you can't knock the graphics, can you? In terms of Arcade Racer, it just looks fab. Try and catch up with the rest of the pack. Oof. Whoa. Whoa. Overshot that one. Bro, always clip that fence. Always come in too hot. And that's the thing, isn't it, with arcade games, you just want to race them as fast as you possibly can race them, and you always go hot into bends. Whoa, again, same. Another car charging down the left there, managed just to get in his way. Wow. Trying again, he is. He so wants to pass me. I'm not going to let him. Oh, maybe I'll have to now. Oh, there he goes, down my left-hand side. Poor show that, poor show. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Whoa. I was adamant I wasn't going to be taken out by that fence again. Right, let's hop into the next race, which is the Canyon. And this will be really familiar, the Canyon. Had to pause the video slightly, so we're in. And we'll continue. So what was once day is now night time. Had a little bit of a break from it, actually. I had stuff to do and I was kind of running out of time. So anyway, let's continue. Sega Rally. And you can see there's parts of the course that look very Sega Rally 3. And then all of a sudden you turn a bend and then it's not familiar again, but this part is. You usually got the jets flying overhead in the arcade version of this. And then it changes as we get down here, if my memory serves me well. Just ever so slightly. I think it's round this bend it changes. Just round here, you can see this is totally different now. Goes down into like a little canyon. So that's lap 1. Whoa. In third position. Throwing it around here. It's the road. Whoa. Yeah. Oh. Rescued that. Yeah, so leave me some comments below, guys. Let me know what games you would like to see on my channel, and we'll get it sorted out. What's your favourite arcade racer? What games would you like to see on this upright arcade machine? I've got a long list. Scud Race is one I want to try out on the channel. Never been that good at Scud Race, to be honest with you. Never been that good. It's a great game though, isn't it? Whoa. Right, up into second. Still on lap 2, so not doing too bad, I guess. Whoa. Took that tight. And again. Making some time on first position by the look of it, though. I can kind of see him in the distance there. Whoa. It's elusive first place. Ooh. It's hanging in the balance, isn't it, here? Ooh. Cut that corner off. Tight bend into the corner. Getting towards the last kind of half of the course now. First, I think, might just elude me, I'm not sure. Let's get really tight on these remaining bends. That wasn't the best take, was it? But we're getting closer. I can see the driver now, just in the distance. Nice take on this. Oh, ever so tight. That was a tight take, and even tighter there. So we should make a little bit of ground here, I would think. No, he's finished already, and we come in second. Oh well, it was a good try. The brake did me no good whatsoever. And of course it's saving down the content to the PS3. Some great racing games on the PS3, it's got to be said. Real classic stuff. So there we go, we've got a new paint job apparently. So we'll try this, I reckon that'll be quite a tricky one, and then we'll do some of the individual courses. We've got to change up the car, obviously. Citroen, you shout one out. Mitsubishi looks quite a good car to do. Yeah, let's do that. Road. Let's try a road car this time, just mixing it up a little bit. And we'll do these last 3 courses and then we'll play, I think it's Arctic, and you get a choice of some of those legendary cars, so that'll be good. So it's Canyon first off, and it'll be another variation of the course. Look a little bit different. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is going to be new to me because I've never played these layouts before, and obviously I'm using a road car because I think a lot of the terrain looked like it could be road conditions. Obviously the courses get a little bit tougher the further on you go with the stages. There's a lot of bends to start off here, so we jump into 5th and then into 4th. Now we're onto road, so my tyres might hold up a little bit better here. Helicopter overhead, nice little touch. Nice little throw to Sega Rally 95. Of course, had the helicopter at the back end of stage 1. Whoa. Whoa. Just try to pull that round. Getting shunted off in all directions. Right, it's a very short course, this one, isn't it? I think I've got my groove on this one, to be honest. Onto the road, handling a lot better this car than the Skoda, to be fair. Seems to be anyway. It's a very short course this, isn't it? Coming round to the end of lap 2 already. Absolutely annihilating everybody on this. Whoa. So there we go, end of lap 2. We've got one more lap and we're absolutely out in front here. And it's the kind of course where you can just thrash around. So I'm enjoying this. This is good. Good fun, this one. Whoa. Bit stiff coming around the corner there. Need to take it in a little bit onto the road. Cut the corners in here. See a lot of the tyre burn. Whoa. I think we've got a guaranteed first now, to be fair. Took that too tight. Far too tight. Whoa. And in towards the final stretch. There you go, not bad. Not a bad run out of that. First time I tried that one. It's quite a nice car, is this. Handling well on that course. Right, let's hop in here. We're doing Alpine, but there's a bit of snow this time, so maybe the road car's not going to be too grippy on this one. We'll see. It's a good wheel rim, this one. It's I think it's BMW M3 rim, isn't it? And retails about $350. They still sell it on the Fanatec website, or Fanatic website. What do you call it? Right, here we go. In the Alps.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's boot it and see where we get to. So far we're kind of road. Nice little touch with the planes in the sky. Just little bits of attention to detail. Bit of road on this course, actually. Graphically, this game really holds up. It's really good fun, actually, visually to play. Whoa, he knocked me out of the game completely there. That is not good at all. I could hit restart, but I'm not going to. I'm going to see if I can chase the pack. Never going to recover from that. That was awful. Like my driving. I can see 5th position in the distance. Goodness me. That absolutely threw me, didn't it? Ruined my... Oh, goodness me. Okay. I can see him now. I'm gaining a little bit of distance. It's like, which way are we going here? Heard medium right. Right, that looks a bit more medium than I need. Right, back in the game here. Absolutely back in the game. Come on. Ooh, he says. Oh, done it again. Not the best run out. This is it. Lap 2. Just to finish in the top 3 would be nice. Not seeing that, to be fair. Pay less attention to the planes in the sky and more to the cars on the road. Goodness me, still last. Not a good run out of this. Oh, done it again. Lost it. No, no, no. This car's useless in the snow. My driving's not helping either. Right, come on. Come on. You're making time on them now. I don't see anybody else spinning out. Too tight, too tight. Very frustrating round, this one. And we'll have one more and then we'll do some of the classic cars. Come on. Still got a lap to go, so could get back into the game here. Just ever so slightly. Too tight again, too tight. And the hairpin's got me. Rubbish this. Never recovered really from going off the track. To be honest, if it wasn't the first, it would have been something else. There's cars all over the place. Wow. Got me again. Destined to finish last. I'm glad I didn't restart it now, because that would have been an absolute waste of time. Gonna finish last. Snow's melting. That's good attention to detail, I think. Just get past this guy. Oh, taking it too tight, too tight. Last, and deservedly so. Crikey, that was bad. And the last one is the Safari. This will be interesting, especially in a road car, driving through the mud and stuff. See how we get on. Didn't think this video would be quite as long as it's turning out to be, but I think it's a worthy title for a long play video on the channel. What do you reckon? Loading times, of course, we got used to that on the PS3. Now, of course, in nowadays PS5 and Xbox X, it's instant, isn't it? Safari, so the final one of the challenge. Stones coming in from everywhere. Visibility not very good. 90 right, so that's a fairly hefty bend. Right, another 90 coming up. Don't want to take it too hard because I can use the side of his car just to kind of etch it round ever so slightly. Whoa! Visibility's not great on this, gotta say. A lot of debris just flying at me. Hairpins coming up, the big one. Ooh. Helicopter going overhead. Don't look at the helicopters, keep firmly fixed on the road, taking that quite tight. Ooh. Can't see what's going on here, it's a lot of guesswork. He's coming off all right at the minute. Whoa. Whoa. It's water. Battling with the wheel here, battling with it, I say. Whoa. Shunted me there. Up into second. Happy with that. Happy with that because, of course, the less cars in front of you, the less debris that's going to be spewed at you. Chasing down the front leader here. You can see still the other guys in my rear view. Oof. Whoa, bit of oversteer there again. Hairpin coming up, don't take it too early. It's not too bad. Right, we're on his tail now. Just keep my wits about myself here. Whoa. Whoa. Well rescued in the end, I think. Right, it's a right battle for first, this, isn't it now? Right, come on. Elusive, that car in front, isn't it? Just keeps on vanishing in the distance. Right, here's my shot here. Come on. Ooh, took a post out there. Nearly set me on my way. Spun me out of the game. Getting tighter on those bends. Of course, after lap 1 or 2, you tend to learn where's coming up. But he is fast. No two ways about it. He's going to take some beating. He's going to take a bit of luck, I think, on my behalf. Either he spins out, which AI cars never do they? Right, got you now. Come on. No, no. Nearly lost it then. Come on. Get that traction going. Oh, didn't turn in time. I think he's going to pit me here, actually. Didn't quite preempt that enough. Come on. Come on. Oh, nearly had you then. Ah, Nearly. Oh well. That was a good little battle, that, to be fair, wasn't it? I nearly thought I got him on that last bend, but it wasn't to be. And I ended up, was it second overall? Probably not, because I got a 6 in there at one point, didn't I? Yeah, I do like this game. It's really good. Now it's asking me to do professional because I've unlocked it. Oh yes, now we've got the Ford Focus car. But I don't really want to do those stages again, to be fair with you. So we're going to scroll back. So now it's saying that we can do the pro level, but it's still the same stuff, yeah? But what they do include is the Arctic course. Instead of going through all of that, what I'm going to do is show you the Arctic course on the game, so you can actually do a quick race and choose the Arctic course, because it's the only one you haven't really seen on the game. And we can just choose the afternoon level. But look at the cars that you can choose now. You can actually go for modified cars. So let me just show you the cars you can choose. The ones, obviously, we could use in there. Last levels I was doing. Now, of course, with the added RS rally car. Still a lot of vehicles along the way. Then you can go for the modified cars. Let me just press an X in here. Modified cars are the Skoda Octavia, the Golf, Volkswagen Golf, there's a Citroen Super in there too, there's the Celica, there is a Punto, there's a Peugeot, and then there's other lock stuff too. And if I skip back again, these are the ones I'm interested in. The legend cars, the master cars, the Celica, the Delta, the Cosworth, the Quattro, Evolution, Stratos, that was a Sega Rally 2 car. There's other locked ones too. I'm going to use my favourite, I think, in this one, and that's the Celica. We'll go for the off-road, and we'll try Arctic, because we're racing a bit of gravel and a bit of snow and ice. And let's see how we get on in the Toyota Celica. But absolutely well worth a purchase if you've still got your PS3 and it's still running. It's a worthy addition to any racing collection if you're really into your racing games.
3, 2, 1, go.
There we go. Oh, it's a slippy course, this one. That'll be the snow for you every day of the week. Whoa, this car doesn't hold too well. I should have gone the Delta, to be fair. I think that would have been a better snow car. Anyway, we're just going to race. This will be the final race on the channel, which is probably a good job, actually, because I'm struggling with this one. Whoa. Never going to keep up with those kids. Whoa, just all over the place. Actually, I kind of want to... I know this is kind of cheating. I want to exit and I want to try the Delta instead, because that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. So we'll still do Arctic, because that's the kind of course we haven't done. We'll do the harbour, I think. And yeah, let's go for the Delta. And I think that might just handle a little bit better. I'm going to try a road car as well. So this will be the final one, and then I'll summarise, and then comments below, guys. It's been a long player. Hopefully you've stayed the course. Arctic course, yeah, this of course wasn't a part of the Sega Rally 3 in the arcades, but a really good course. There are others to unlock on this as well. Maybe we'll save that for another video in the future, or maybe I'll play the PS3 version and play it in full 4K. That'd be nice. Right, let's do it then. Nice car, that. Legendary. Right, see how this handles. Oh, very loose. Very loose. Very loose. Oh my goodness. Even worse than the Celica. It is all over the shop. Goodness me. It's so loose. Really struggling with this, but we'll continue. There's no backtracking on this, he says. Oh, goodness me, fighting with a wheel. Whoa. There's a bit of luck there. Kind of knocked back into my trail. Even the easy rights are proper hard to handle. Whoa. Crackers that. Nice looking course, but fairly difficult to play, to be honest. Whoa. Oof. Tight. Whoa. No, 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 no. Whoa. Right, 2 more laps, and then I'll be glad to kind of finish this course, to be honest with you. All over the place. Yeah, but in terms of proper, authentic arcade races, this just absolutely ticks all the boxes for me. It's a great addition to anybody's PS3 collection, or any version of this, any port of this game, whether it be Xbox 360 or PC. It's just a cracking little title. And it really packs a punch. There's so much in the game to unlock in terms of courses and cars, a lot to master, as you can tell from my performance here. This is my first go ever on the Arctic course, and I've got to say, it's not the best. However, I gave it a go, but the car is just completely all over the shop. There's the Celica. I told you it'd be better. A third would be nice. If we could finish in third, that would be great. It's not going to happen though. It's a fourth. There we have it. Sega Rally. Game over, yeah. Yeah, thanks for checking out the channel, guys. Any requests, just leave us a comment below. And we'll be back in another video very, very soon right here on Griffo Media. But for now, thanks for watching.